Come on, babe. It's Juneski and Lady T day.
What up, fam? It's your boy Juneski and Lady T. She's holding the camera, and today we will be cooking a beef brisket. A beef brisket is not hard to make. It's just a lot of cook time. This one right here is a 3.69, well, 3 pounds, 69 ounces beef brisket. I'm about to get ready to prep it, and I'm going to show you what I do in order to cook this brisket. And today we'll be cooking it on the smoker, the Z grill that I picked up from Smith's. That's in another episode, but check this out. Here we go. So now I'm about to trim the brisket up. I'm going to take all these hard fat caps off on this side. I'll probably leave this side intact because some people love this. I might take a little bit off. Just a little bit, but not much. But right here, I'm gonna trim this a little bit. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, oh, that ain't real barbecue. I'm not a barbecue expert. I just love to cook some shit. Perfect. This side, I'll shave it all down. Still worry about this a little bit. Take your time when you're trimming your food, because you paid too much money for this, or a lot of money for this. You have paid a lot of money for this. You don't want to mess it up. You know what? This one right here is not that bad. Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. So the next thing that we're going to do is get this bad boy seasoned up with this right here. Get that. And cook that. Nice little piece of meat right there. I do declare. All right, cool. No more trimming. Next step is, let me clean this up, and then we'll come back to seasoning. So it's time. All right, well, it's time to season the meat. Put a little mustard on there so it can stick to it. Then I just rub it in. Make sure I get it all on there real good. All on there really good. Then once I finish doing this side, I'm gonna flip it over, but I'm gonna season it first. Let's see, got this one. Roll that around. Put the sip away. Okay. And oh yeah, I have a plastic liner on my countertop. I don't want to get no blood on my countertop. So, let's see. Oh, I got stuff on my hands, shit. But, I'm a hands-on guy. All right, next, I want to season with some fresh black pepper. Now you can understand why I put the more coarse, yeah, more coarse. Had it too thin. A lot of people don't know. You see this little screw up here? If you tighten it up, your grounds get smaller. You open it up, it gets bigger, like that. You see, like the size of them? That's what you want. You really want a nice coating of pepper on your brisket. You can smell it. It's a big difference between fresh cracked black pepper and out the can. And sometimes if I don't feel like doing this too much, I'll put a majority of this and I'll sprinkle a little bit out the can. Or if you want, just use it out the can. If you don't have one of these, just put a nice coating on it. Okay. Next, put a little kosher salt. Let's see. I want these grounds real fine because you don't have to put a lot of salt on it. I mean, you want some salt, but not too much. You don't want your brisket salty. But you do want to season. That's enough salt. Okay, next thing is, make sure everything is on here. Mix down good. Cool. I think I might add a little bit more pepper. Just a little bit more. So, I don't feel like keep grounding, so what I'll do is add a finer coat of pepper, like this, over the top. And you see I'm seasoning up high, so I can get that even coat. Even coat, yes sir. All right, that's enough. Perfect. All right, time to flip this bad boy. You flip it over. Now we're on this side. Mustard. All right. All right, repeat again. Fresh cracked black pepper. All right, now. That's going off. That's good, real good. Look at them grounds. Nice pieces too. Look, nice size. It's crazy. My screw keep coming off. I'm getting them big as possible. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me fill it up. You take the screw off. Take the top off. The celery. Do we have any more, whatchamacallit? No, that's celery. We might not. Yes, we do. We have some. Cool. Black peppercorn. Hey, that's the only way you put it. And I normally cut my hand around the top like that, so when I pour it in my hand, they don't go all over the ground. Damn, it just went all over the fucking ground. Okay, anyway, okay, cool. Now I have some. All right, now put this back on. Boom. Put this back on. Tighten it up a little bit. I don't want to have it too tight because I still want my grounds large. There we go. You can buy this already done, but like I said, I like it better when I do it like this. Okay, cool. Next, the salt. Cool. And might as well do this side with it. Just a light coat. Boom, there you go. Your brisket is ready to go. It's not hard to do. That was real simple. Everything is coated nice around the sides, or if you don't have enough on the sides, you can just pat it around on the sides. Make sure you get all the corners so your meat can be flavorful. This is the type of dish or meat you're going to be serving that takes a long time to cook. It could take anywhere from, I'd say, 7 to 14 hours. I mean, it just depends on how you cook it. There will be a couple steps that we have to do, but for right now, let's go outside and let's go fire up the grill so we can get this thing on. Let's go. All right, we're outside, and now we're about to get ready to get the grill fired up. Like I said, this is a Z grill, and this thing is fantastic when it comes to cooking. It's a pellet grill. Like, it uses pellets. That's how it keeps its heat, and it gives a little smoky flavor too. A little bit, not too much, but it gives it a smoky flavor. But I got a trick for that. I'm gonna show you. All right, very first thing you want to do, because nobody put up a tutorial on how to do this thing, very first thing you want to do is have it on cycle shutdown, and then you want to hit the on button. Boom, just like that. That's all you want to do. Saw the light went out, that means you're in good shape. It'll give you an error code if you do it wrong. Like, let's just say we have it on temperature and you turn it on, boom. Well, this one, all right, look at that, boom. See that? It says error 2, because like I said, you have to have it in cycle down and then turn it on. And then it goes out like that. Next thing you want to do is turn it to smoke. Hear that? The fan just kicked in and it's going to run for a little bit. And next it's going to transport some of these chips through a hopper, and it winds them into the grill side. And it's a little box down here. Once those chips hit it, they ignite and they catch on fire, and that's when you start getting the smoke and the heat. All right, so we're gonna let this thing start smoking, and we'll be right back. Here's the brisket, all seasoned, ready to go, and ready for the grill. This is the inside of the grill. Look, but this brisket is the biggest one though. I'm gonna say that one. I'm gonna put that to the side. But anyway, let me grab it and slide him on in there without rubbing off all the seasoning. Right now we have it set at 225. It's actually running a little warmer, but that's all good. Now, we'll be back in 2 hours. Now it's time for me to go and say, hey Alexa, set an alarm for 2 hours. All right, fam, we back. It's been 2 hours since we put this beef brisket on the grill. So now we're about to check it. Look at this. I haven't seen it, so. Oh yeah, it's starting to get that color. It's a little red. It's a little red. So what we do with that is, see, that one got a lot of pepper on it, a lot of bark. This right here has a lot of bark, but not as much as that. Your bark actually supposed to look more like that. I didn't want to put a lot of pepper on it because y'all don't like a lot of pepper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some apple juice, a little bit of apple juice, and I don't want to rub it. I'm gonna just tell my alarm. Perfect timing. That's my alarm. Moisten it up so it can stay moist. Yep. Cool. This is gonna be good. Alright, we'll come back. I'll make a smoke box.
Dad got him a new cutting board. It's wood, y'all. This some dangerous stuff right here. I should go see what Christian doing, but I ain't got time for his attitude. What's this for?
Making a smoke box. Let me go get some chips. I don't know how well these chips gonna go. Or not chips, but pellets. They ain't not smoking. Chips insane.
Let's see what Ski's doing, what Dad is doing. These are the chips, guys.
Well, these are pellets.
Oh.
Long pellets. We put two of them. Extruder.
We need a tripod, Dad.
We got one.
To put this camera on.
Yeah, the one that you was using as a headstand. That's a tripod.
Y'all was using the tripod as my wig head stand because I needed something.
We over here trying to shoot the Juneski and Lady T show, and she got the whole tripod in her room.
With my wig head on it, but I got a actual wig head tripod, so I gave it back.
I ain't seen it yet.
I gave it back. Gotta make sure it's flat. Cut a hole in the middle. Boom, bada bing. Following Dad.
Let's see if we can get this thing to work.
It's hot in Vegas right now.
Look at that brisket. Drop the temperature down because this is looking hecka red, like super red.
What's
I'm
that?
not using this for anything. I'm just using it to scoot it over. So it'll be in the center. Right there. And we'll see. We'll be back.
We'll be back to see what this brisket hitting for.
We got trying to get that smoke to come out.
Yes, sir.
Alright, fam. We're back. This is 2 hours later. Look at it now. Nice, dark color. Still got the pepper hanging on. It's trying to tip off all this little settling on here. And now I'm gonna moisten it up some more. But I'm gonna turn it. Turn it in a second. Now with all that smoke flavor, can you smell it? Yeah. Yeah, but so far so good. I've been checking the temperature. It's coming out well. Well, I'm gonna turn it sideways and then we'll be back in a little while. Maybe another, I don't know, maybe another 2 hours, but I'm gonna turn the temperature up just a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back maybe in about an hour, hour and a half, and I'm gonna wrap it. So I'll keep all the moisture in it. We're gonna get it done. Be right back. Okay, so after a couple hours of cooking, this is what it looks like. Now we're about to get ready to go to the stages of wrapping it up and put it back on the grill and finish out the remainder of the time. It's super juicy. Tenderness, I'm not really sure because I can't cut it, but it feels like it's gonna be awesome. It is crazy. This is my first time cooking the brisket, so please bear with me. Remember that little piece of meat from earlier? Look at that. That's the one I heavily peppered. But, all right, let me wrap this bad boy up. And get it back on the grill. This one for you.
Stop, Kaden.
I'm giving you food.
Stop, Kaden.
I'm giving you food.
Daddy will do it. Stop it.
Daddy,
Put it up one more time.
Daddy. Mommy, this for the cake.
All right, wrapped up nice and tight.
Daddy,
Let's put it back on the grill.
Daddy, are we gonna let the water out tomorrow or today? Huh? Dad?
Not today.
Huh? Dad.
Got no smoke. All right, now I'm about to turn the temperature up to 275. Is it on? Oh, I'm not getting the error. No, okay, cool. Let me just set this bad boy back on here. Oh yeah. And now it's about to go. It'll be done real soon. Hold on. I don't even want to use this right now. Let's see. I'm going to use that right now. Alright, let's go. Good. Bam. So now, after all that cooking, this is what we have left out of that big brisket. So, now it's time for me to cut into it and check for tenderness and doneness. Let's see. Wow.
Daddy,
Look at that.
Daddy, I want to meet.
You see that smoke ring? Look at that. It even have a little fat cap on there. Look at that. I see the little smoke ring. See the little red around the little corner? Man, that was the best $36 I ever spent in my life. See how much meat we got? It's enough to feed a whole house party. Let's see.
Daddy, I want to meet.
No, but seriously, this is the meat that I cut off earlier. I was like, ooh, that's a nice piece of meat. My son over here, he wanted to try to hurry up and eat it. Let's check it real quick. Nice smoke ring. You want to try some?
Yeah.
I'll get a piece.
On this one?
Go ahead. That's the one you want.
Yeah.
It's good. You want to try a piece? Hey, this is our first time ever cooking one of these. Yeah, it's good. I like the flavor. It reminds me of that pepper and that salt on the outside is excellent. Ted! Let's see what my daughter thinks. Tay Neezy! Come here! We want to see what Tay thinks.
There's some more.
Time to test. Time to test. Time to test. Can I get the big one? Wow. Oh God.
It must be good. No.
What?
Uh-uh. Is Christian asleep?
Yeah.
Go see if he's asleep. If not, tell him to come here. No, Tay. Okay, get another piece.
I don't know.
This is my taste tester right here. So, actually, it's supposed to be TV. She camera the other day. She look like the Chiquita Banana Lady. You see her? She right there. She got a little bandit. Whoa.
Tap it.
Is this whole thing shot at fisheye lens?
Yeah. He sleep?
Oh, man. Well, this will be our fisheye lens episode. But look at that. Nice color. Look at that.
He can get that. He's gonna be washing dishes.
After she do the dishes, Boy, she ran around there to go do them dishes so quick for a little piece, because she going to get that little one right there. All right, we'll be right. All right, y'all. Judy is trying to steal another piece of meat. Let me scoot a little close. You want another piece?
Yeah.
You like it? We got the big one is outside. The really big one is outside. Look at my wife looking like Chiquita Banana Lady with all that booty. Can I say booty on YouTube?
No, you cannot say booty on YouTube.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say ass on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Okay. But yeah, we'll be right back. We're about to get ready to clean up in here, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. I had wrapped it in foil. We let it stay on for a little while longer. Yep, it's time to come off. Look at that right there. Woo. Hot.
Oh my God, I can't even do it.
Yeah. Look at all that juice. But you know, this is not dry. All right, let's take it inside. All right, so let's unwrap it. Let's see what it looked like. Look at all the juice coming out. See all the juice? That's what you want to see. You don't want it to be all dry. Let's see. Wow. Damn, smell that? Smell like roast. There's gonna be some good roast right there. Oh yeah.
I'm making brownies, guys.
Yeah, you making brownies. I want brownies.
I wonder if we leave it wrapped up and let it cool, or do we cut it?
Look at my neck.
What do you think?
I would leave it unwrapped and let it rest.
I'll wrap it up some.
And it's not resting if you wrap it up. It's gonna.
Do it like that. You got an air conditioner blowing on that
But you can't help me.
shit. All right. We'll be back with the slicer. All right, fam. So now we're back. We let it sit for a little while to cool down. Now it's about at 150. It's in the safe zone now. I always would let it drop down a little bit below. But now I'm about to take it out, put it on the cutting board, and let's see what we got. There she is. Looking really, really good. Looking nice and juicy. Has that nice bark on it. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna cut this bad boy in half. About right here. Cut it in half. Ooh, this thing's so tender. I'm barely cutting it and the knife is just sliding through. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. It is super juicy. Super juicy.
Not do anything right.
Look at that. Look at all that juice.
I'm trying. I can't. I'm clumsy.
Let's see.
Weak.
Let me get some slices out of here. You see that red ring around? That's a smoke ring right there, y'all. For a lot of y'all that don't know, when you smoking meat or anything, you get that nice little red ring around. Oh man, that's heaven right there. Let me cut a couple slices off. I mean, this thing is like super tender. Look at that. T, you look like you was trying to grab it. I mean, it's like super tender. I'm scared to put pressure on it. Look at that. Look at that. That looks hecka good. Wow. I called everybody to see if they was gonna come over here and have Sunday dinner with us, but they too tired for 4th of July, so I ain't gonna bother them, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna make no more phone calls. You won't be eating.
Daddy, I want to eat.
Look Look at that.
What size pen do you think this is? 11 by 7, 9 by 9, or 8 by 8?
Papa.
I always trip off this part. This right here.
What is it?
The fat. It's like the fat part. Most people, they'll slice it like that through the fat and then cut it.
Oh, you cut the fat off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Huh?
them some nice slices and nice little smoke ring. And still, that's only just ain't even half of it. All right, fam. Well, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you can come and enjoy food with us, and maybe you'll take this recipe and try it yourself.